Hello everyone! Welcome to PumkinSnatch. Today's video is part 2 of a scary video we've done before. If you guys are interested, I'll make a playlist for you guys so you can go back. You guys can find all of my links in my description. To my TikTok, to my Twitch, to my YouTube. I stream every Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can support the channel, guys, with all the links in the description, okay? Alright, guys, without further ado, let's get into it, okay? Oh yeah, you guys remember
Hiroto
this?
tottered towards the izakaya.
Remember he killed his
After
daughter?
watching Kana fall off the cliff and then seeing her writhing in pain as she bled out, his rage had finally died down.
Oh.
The first thing he had done was rid himself of his blood-stained haori. Then he washed his hands and face in a nearby stream. And then he had washed his knife and put it back on his belt.
I see.
While the rage had dissipated, what he had witnessed between Kana and Michi refused to leave his mind. He sneered. There was nothing quite like a glass of shochu to throw those thoughts out from his mind. Or at the very least, subdue them. Kana winced at the scar on her arm.
Yeah, there she
It
is.
was growing hot for some reason.
Remember she died?
My head is spinning, she exhaled. The little man moved away into the shadows.
Oh.
Wait, I'll get some water from the stream.
Oh,
I'll
the
be
pot
right back.
guy.
Kana then sat alone in silence, the day's events racing through her mind, rapidly trying to discern fact from fiction. She then heard the rustling of leaves and stiffened. Even though the little man had gone,
What?
she still wasn't alone, it seemed. And
Uh-oh.
she noted that the air had turned
no.
considerably cooler. Po, po,
Oh.
po.
It's
Kana
that
held her
thing.
breath. She hadn't heard that sound since she was 9 years old and had gone to visit her grandparents. She had heard it then. And when she had told her grandparents, they were rattled and were quick to lock her in a room with bowls of salt in every corner.
You guys remember that episode?
Kana shivered. No, it couldn't be. She had survived the Hachishaku-sama. She had resisted her and gone back home after promising to never return to her grandparents' home.
She's so
Oh.
tall.
Oh. Kana felt faint, and then she felt the touch on her shoulder. Her muscles cramped up and her hands trembled. Then she heard the clunking sound of the little old man rushing back her way. He was chanting some form of prayer, and with that, Hachishaku-sama retreated into the shadows.
There you go.
Quickly now, the man said. It appears you've been marked. Tear this bit from here and wrap it around your hand and arm. I can't provide much assistance with that, given my disability.
I wonder why.
The old man nodded as Kana tore the bottom part of her clothes and then tried to wrap the cloth around her burn scar. That's it. Very good. Kana looked up at him, her eyes still dazed. I don't understand. I was dead. I saw my injuries. There was a
Yeah,
bone.
She
She touched her knee that was
was
intact.
messed up pretty bad.
Was it a dream? The old man chuckled softly. The burn scar is an indication of what has happened. So I did die. But where am I now?
Yeah? You
I
fell
was
off the
someplace
cliff.
else. She swallowed uncomfortably. Yes. In hell, going by the scar on your hand. I didn't expect to drag you out from hell, he said. You don't look like the type who could have committed an unforgivable deed. So you must have done something to deserve a place in hell.
Wow.
I'd say you've had a reservation there for some time.
What'd she do?
Kana was
Deserve
struck by
that?
the memories she had experienced and she gasped. She blinked and looked at the old man, truly seeing his form for the first time as the sun started to rise.
Oh, don't get weird now.
What are you? He was hardly a man. At 3 foot, the creature before her had the face of a man, and the head of a pot lid and the body of a rice cooker.
That would be
His
pretty
feet
weird.
were small and shriveled, and it was a wonder he was standing on them. I'm dreaming, she said dazedly. The old man snickered. I assure you, you are very much awake. And what one would call a product of a curse spell gone wrong. An idiot who thought he was a sorcerer cast a spell on me. He was a complete moron. Inept.
I wonder what the sorcerer
I'm
was.
talking to a pot. I've gone mad. Kana touched her head and
Really?
expected to
That's
feel
the
a bump
strangest thing
or
that's
blood,
happened to you?
but
You
there was
died?
no sign of
Saw a
injury.
ghost?
I am
Now
most
you're
certainly not a pot, the old man
pot?
scrunched up his face. You may not know this, it was before you were born, but I was once an emperor.
Oh, wow.
Then what happened? Why are you like this? And how am I alive? So many questions. The old man sighed and sat down. There was a clunk and he looked rather odd as his form became shorter. But Kana was too curious to consider finding this amusing.
I would have laughed.
I'll answer your questions if you answer mine. You still haven't told me what you were doing in hell. I recall my father cursed me before I died. Perhaps that's why? She averted her eyes. I'm really alive? You are, but words uttered in anger rarely possess the power to thrust someone into actual hell.
Wow, that would
He
be
peered
bad.
closely.
I curse
What
you.
did you do, Kana? Why were you condemned to hell? Kana
Yeah,
paused
what did
and
she
stared
do?
squarely at him. Why did you bring me back to life? How do you have that power? A question answered with a question, the old man grunted.
That is
My
rude.
history is of no importance at this current time.
That is
I had
very
no idea
rude.
I was pulling you out from hell. Do you know the danger you are in now? I have no idea what you're talking about. You were in hell. You were pulled out because of my spell. You have the mark. He
The
widened his
mark?
eyes. You are a target now for all the evil in this world.
Oh my.
What does that mean? You must have met the gatekeepers of hell.
That'd be bad.
Kana looked away. They're going to do whatever it takes to bring you back to hell, even if it means assembling all the evil in this world and instructing them to come after you.
Wait, did she get out of hell?
What can I do? How do I protect myself? The old man gazed at the clumsy bandage around her arm. I'll have to find you a glove, but not an ordinary one. It'll have to be blessed. I know just the person who can do this.
Nice.
Perhaps my only ally left in this world.
Nice. So she has friends. Good.
Hiroto put down his third glass of shochu.
There's a
He
dad.
rubbed his eyes. Easy, the man beside him said.
Easy.
You look troubled. I am. Hiroto gestured for another bottle. Trouble at home? The man smiled. Hiroto sneered at the man beside him and slammed his fist on the table. It's
Oh,
none
wow.
of your business. I want another. He then
He's
hiccuped.
just being friendly.
Across
Wow.
from him, two young men were laughing at him.
Oh,
What's so funny? He asked,
they're actually
anger
fun.
rising again. Looks like you found out about your wife, one of the young men said. She's very pretty, and you are a bore. Of course you would want to be with some other man, not a
Ooh.
drunken old man like you.
Ouch.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
Hiroto demanded. The young man looked smug. It was answer enough. Hiroto had suspected his wife had been cheating on him. She was younger than him and beautiful.
Or is that supposed to
When
be
Kana was
crying?
born in 7 months, he had called her a miracle child, but his friend had looked at him oddly, and there had been whispers. I should get back. The man next to him looked up,
It's about to go bad.
unsettled by the way Hiroto gripped his knife. Don't do anything stupid with that when you get home, he began. Of course not, Hiroto spoke calmly. Here, can you hold it for me?
Oh, ow,
And with that,
nice. Huh?
he slammed it down into the man's hand,
Oh.
hitting his palm against the table.
Oh,
As he was left screaming in disbelief, Hiroto then
gosh.
picked up his empty shochu bottle and smashed it into the skull of one of the men who had laughed at him. And
Oh
before
my
the other had a chance to
goodness.
react, he plunged the razor-sharp ceramic shards into the
Oh,
neck
wow.
of the other. Blood erupted across the entire room, and Hiroto stood sneering at the cowering staff, taking a moment to catch his breath.
Wow.
He then stumbled back over to his table and pulled the knife from the man's hand. I believe this belongs to me, he said calmly, before placing the knife back on his belt
That is
and stepping
crazy.
outside into the early morning light with even more violent murder on his mind.
Wow, that is crazy, guys. That guy, he's on a roll, man. Like, everybody in his path is, dying. That's really sad. Anyway, I'm actually curious, whatever happened to, I wonder how the girl ended up in hell. What do you guys think? Did she like do something bad in the past and now she's trying to hide? And I wonder why that white creature is still following her. Well, we're gonna find out together, guys. We're gonna finish this series. Alright, guys, until the next time, I hope you enjoy, okay? Like, comment, subscribe. Take care. Bye.